Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Keggernaut, but just call me Keg, as you guys already know. And so today is going to be a more advanced guide onto some of the tactics that Brewmaster has up their sleeve as far as class mechanics go. And today's video is going to be covering corner monking. So a lot of people kind of have an idea of what maybe corner monking is, but don't really have an idea of how to execute it or proper ways to do it, or anything like that. It's a little shrouded subject for kind of novice players especially, and I'm just going to be here to clear up some of the things that some questions that you guys might have about this topic. And therefore the more you practice, the more you know, you'll get better as a Brewmaster, and you can use this especially in Mythic Dungeons where just to help out your healer with the heals. So basically, the gist of it all relies around an artifact ability that we have called Obstinate Determination, and this is actually the first artifact trait that we're trying to aim for. This is the big first step. Then afterwards we go on a different path. But Obstinate Determination is an ability, well, not an ability, it's an artifact trait that says every time we dip below 35% HP, we automatically spawn a Gift of the Ox Orb. So that is the main brunt of how we get to corner monk, how to corner tank, however people call it, however you want to call it. That's the main bread and butter of how it works. Now, one thing to note that not a lot of people know, or maybe they just don't notice, or they don't think it's really important, is that Gift of the Ox Orbs always spawn on the right side of your body first. As long as there's no other Ox Orb occupying that position, they will always spawn on your right side first. This is also a problem with the coding. It's not really an exploit, so to speak, but it's a problem with the coding where it's just always spawning on the right instead of in a random location on your left, your right, whatever. So you're going to use this to your advantage in order to get corner monking down properly. Now, basically, if you haven't already put it together, we're going to put our right side, all right, against the wall. You guys probably know that already. It doesn't necessarily have to be a corner, so to speak. People originally thought it was a corner, but all it is just you need to put the right side of your body to a wall, a solid object, whether it be a rock, a tree, a wall, something where you can't physically walk through it. Therefore, your orbs can't spawn inside of it or around you or whatever. So what you're going to do is put your body, your right side, against the wall, and then when you dip below 35% HP, an Ox Orb will immediately spawn under you because there's no percent. You'll automatically grab that healing. Now, the way how corner tanking works, where it's so powerful, you get super high HPS, you don't really need a healer, is in the case where you do drop down to about 35% HP. So you drop below 35% HP, and you're up in a corner, you're up on a wall, you drop below 35% HP, you get that spawned orb. Now, the orb is taking all this extra damage, and then your healer might, say, oh wow, I need to heal you. You're just sitting around the 40% mark. What if a big ability comes in and it chunks you? That you need to kind of communicate with your healer. Maybe if you're on comms, it's the best way. It's okay, don't worry about me. I have my Gift of the Ox. I'm going to corner tank. I can take care of myself. You worry about other people. So it's especially powerful on something like, the Scorpions and Neltharian's Lair. You can just put your back to a wall, or your right side of your body, not your back, but you can put your right side of your body to a wall. Therefore, your healer can focus on healing one less person because, you're already covered. You can do it yourself. So that's one example. Another example on, again, Neltharian's Lair is that, when you're tanking that worm boss, I forgot the name, but you're tanking the third boss, you can basically stand on the rock on the right side of him, and you pretty much will be invincible. He doesn't really hurt that much. The only time that you have to run away is for Spiked Tongue. But outside of that, you should be able to manage yourself any of those heals. So that's pretty nice. Even all of the toxic pools underneath you, that should be enough, healing and damage taken to maintain yourself. Another example is on, any trash pack that has, that maybe hurts a little bit too much. You can just corner tank just for the hell of it. As long as they don't spawn anything underneath you, whatever, this can be done. And one thing to note again is that this is a little bit hard to pull off on affixes, well, especially not necrotic. Well, yeah, necrotic, but also volcanic. That's what I was going to say. Volcanic, you know, because you have to stay up against the wall. Now you can move as long as there's still space for that wall. However, if you're literally in a corner, right, and volcanic spawns, you're going to have to try really hard to make sure that your back is still up against the wall, because when you're in danger, when you're in that dangerous territory of 35% HP, you can die. You can die if you don't have those constant heals, because if your healer is like, all right, I'm not going to heal you, you know, you're good to go. Like if you dip a little bit too low, that might be the, you know, the point of no return, and you can't really bounce back. But basically, that's a relatively short video on an advanced topic for Brewmaster, going over corner tanking. I will be going over some more tactics, specifically maybe going over exactly how stagger works, so because some people are still confused apparently, how to use your brews, purifying, exploding keg, and other things like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested, please let me know. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and definitely catch me over on the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Keggernaut. If you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer them over there for you. So yeah, one more time, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.